Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I didn't want to make this complicated, but to fully understand the issue, I basically wanted to go through all the things that I discovered and how I found out what the fix was. So the problem that I'm having is I use Adobe Premiere Elements 2021 to edit my videos, and the default settings in the Osmo Pocket 3 for the video, I was having a problem with that during the edit process. The video would become extremely choppy when I was trying to edit them. It would start off okay, but after I made it a bunch of edits and I started moving forward through the edit process, the video started to get really choppy, and it was so frustrating I couldn't do any edits. So I tried to find on YouTube the problem by typing in keywords choppy video during edit process, something to that effect. And the only thing that I found that came close was a person that was having issues with choppy videos in MOV files, but he was able to edit the MP4 files no problem at all. But for my problem, the MP4 files from the Osmo Pocket 3, when I edit, it becomes really choppy to the point where I couldn't edit the video, where I had to stop and restart the application to be able to move forward and continue the edit process. And it was causing problems in the end result in the video. I noticed there were some flaws in it, and I can only attribute that to the struggles trying to edit the videos while I was dealing with the choppiness. It wasn't affecting the audio, it was just affecting the video. So what I found out was HEVC stands for High Efficiency Video Coding. It is a video compression standard, also known as H.265, that offers improved compression compared to its predecessor of H.264 AVC. This means it can reduce file sizes and bandwidth requirements while maintaining or even improving video quality. But AVC is, in the context of video streaming, AVC stands for Advanced Video Coding. It is a video compression standard, also known as H.264. AVC is widely used for efficiently reducing video file sizes while maintaining good quality, making it suitable for streaming and other video applications. Now on the Pocket 3, if you go into the settings menu and go to video compression, you will see the HEVC setting, which is the default, but it also has the H.264, which is listed as compatibility. So that was actually the fix for me. So I can do a little demonstration of where I was editing a video. It has the HEVC format, and then I imported a clip in the H.264 format, and you'll see I can actually go to the HEVC format and do the edits and move around quite a bit, and then you can see it gets really choppy. But if I move down the timeline to the imported file H.264, it works perfectly fine and there's no choppiness at all. Okay guys, so let me quickly show you the difference here. So here I have the recording I just did of myself. I copied the MP4 file over to the computer and added it into this recording that I'm already working on. I'll just delete it out of this recording because it's not going to be part of this video, but I actually will probably make a separate video for this issue that it looks like I fixed. So here you can watch. If I start the video, you can see it's working perfectly fine. Hey guys, just a quick video here. I have been having a problem with the MP4 files from the Osmo Pocket 3. Okay, so I'll stop it there, and now I'm going to go back to a previous video recording in this video. Let's go here. And I'll start this link. And the bad news is I lost the wide angle lens for the Pocket 3. Okay, so I'm gonna just move it around here and pretend that I'm doing some edits. Nasty. Oh well. Okay, so it's not doing it there. Let's move it back here. Down the side of the seat. I don't know how I could have lost it because... Okay, this might take a minute or two. It seems to happen... Let's go here. How far this is? No, still not doing it. That's weird. Okay, here we go. So you can see how it's jumpy now. I don't know how far this is. So I'll just make it even worse by moving somewhere else. And you can see I've hit play. Yeah. There's a lake. And you can see how jumpy it is. Now if I pause that and I go right back to the end where I added in this new file. Come on, where are you? Okay, so there it is. I can just go anywhere on this video and I'll start it and you'll see it's working perfectly fine. It's a subscription and I'm just not going down that path. So this is for Adobe Elements Premiere 2021, and so there you can see that the video in the H.264 compatibility mode set on the Osmo Pocket 3 as opposed to the HEVC format, the difference is night and day. Like I'm having no issues going back and forth, or I'm having no issues when I come back to this section of the recording that I added into this video that I'm editing. And now if I go back to the previous edits that I had already shown, they were all done in the HEVC format. And that's where after you try to make a bunch of edits, it gets frustrating because it gets all choppy, and the only way I could get around that was to close the application down, restart it, and then go back in where I left off to do the edits. Now I still, for this video that I'm creating, have to put up with that, but at least I know now, moving forward, that with the Osmo Pocket 3 set in H.264 compatibility mode, that I'm not going to have that problem. So that is the fix, and I was actually very surprised to find that there was nothing really on YouTube about this, and that nobody really talked about this. And the only reason I can come to that conclusion was because everybody's using newer versions of Adobe Premiere Elements, or they're using newer versions of Adobe Premiere Pro. Adobe Premiere Pro requires a 12-month subscription, and I'm not going down that path. So I prefer to use Adobe Premiere Elements for editing all my videos. I'm probably going to eventually update from 2021 to the latest version, but 2021 works perfectly fine for me, and up until this point, I thought there was a problem with my system. Now my system is Core i9-12900K is the Intel processor. I have 64 gigs of RAM. All my edits are done on an SSD, so the system can't be the problem. So, and I knew that right from the start. I said, this system, there's no way this system is causing the problem. Okay guys, so like I said, I didn't want to make this complicated, just so that it's a clear understanding of what the fix is. If you're editing your videos and you have that issue of the video being choppy, just go into the settings on the Osmo Pocket 3, change it to compatibility H.264, and that will solve the problem. So hopefully this helps you out. So give the channel a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Talk to you later. Bye for now.